Every scar's on my head, every way. They can't break me, no, they never will. Street ground on my head, I'm staying with. Every scar's on my head, every way. Oh, they can't break me, no, they never. Street ground on my head. Guys, street ground on my head. Oh, guys, there's too much echo. So I'm testing my YouTube live streaming. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you wherever you're watching me from. This is Ghana Boy here, and I'll need some confirmation. I guess my sound is okay. If I'm not mistaken, I guess my sound will be okay. Let me check. Let me check my sound from here. Uh, let's have some conversations tonight concerning the issues surrounding Mr. Jude Ihenetu, the self-acclaimed Igbo King, Doctors and Yariga, where we've gotten to so far. The self-acclaimed Igbo King, Doctors and Yariga. Okay, so I think my sound is okay. We've gotten to so far. The self-acclaimed Igbo King, Doctors and Yariga. Oh, okay. So the sound is not bad. All right, sure. So, guys, good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you wherever you're watching me from, and welcome to Ghana. Rosemary, Rose M. How are you, Rose M? I'll see you in the chat. So, guys, I think I just need to set the ball rolling. But before then, let me play Street Crown from Shatawale, and then I'm gonna give you guys updates of where we've got into so far. Today is my first. This is gonna be my second live streaming on YouTube. I don't normally go on live streaming on YouTube because YouTube live streaming and anything. So let's keep on waiting whilst I get you guys all the necessary informations you will need on our projects so far. Rose M. When I dance wise is the kings I made. Kings I made. Not throwing no room, just a shadow shade. Shadow shade. Brick by brick, we built from pain. Under the street lights, we carve our name. So we're gonna start conversation in a few minutes. We chased the dark through endless nights. Street corner my head, I'm staying real. Every scar survived, every wound will heal. They can't break me, no, they never will. Street corner my head, I'm made of steel. Street corner my head, I'm staying real. Every scar survived, every wound will heal. They can't break me, no, they never will. Street crown on my head, I'm made of steel. Concrete whispered stories untold. Guys, few minutes. In the next 5 minutes, I'm gonna begin giving you guys updates. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you wherever you're watching me from once again. My name still remains Ghana Boy. Ghana Boy Nie. You can call me Ghana Boy. You can as well call me Ghana Boy Nie. Yes, Ghana Boy Nie. Every scars on my head, every wound will heal. They can't break me, no, they never will. Street crown on my head, I'm made of steel. Street crown on my head, I'm staying real. Every scar's on my head, every wound will heal. They can break me, no, they never will. Straight crown on my head, I'm made of steel. Really one, this is Street Crown from Shatawale. Let's play one more time. Let's play one more time. This is my last row with Street Crown. And I'm going to give you guys updates. Today, I'm just here to give my YouTube family. Really one, thanks so much. Really one, thanks for joining. Today, I'm here to give my family's updates so far on where we've gotten to on the issue of the self-acclaimed Igbo king in Ghana and the influx of Nigerians in Ghana as well. Stay tuned. Enjoy this from Shatawale. Brick by brick, we built from pain. Under the street lights, we carve our name. The horns go low, they see our fight. We chase the dawn through endless nights. Street crown on my head, I'm staying real. Every scar's on my head, every wound will heal. They can't break me, no, they never will. Street crown on my head, I'm made of steel. Street crown on my head, I'm staying real. Every scar's on my head, every wound. You all welcome to the chat, guys. They can't break me, no, they never will. Street crown on my head, whoa, it has been a very long month, about 3 months. About 3 months on a row, many of us. Kenneth, I see you. We've not gotten the chance to sleep. We don't even get time to sleep because, this thing just befell. It came to Ghanaians as a surprise. You just wake up in Ghana one day, or you just wake up as a Ghanaian, and then you see a video which entails, somebody making statements which is eventually going to affect the sovereignty of Mother Ghana, is definitely going to affect the future generations. You see the future generations of Ghana, you see the future of the young kids growing up in Ghana, as a battleground. You see that video and the statement and the activities of this person as something that is going to lead the younger generations we have now, our children is going to lead them into fighting someday with people that are not Ghanaians. And at a point, we had to stand up as Ghanaians. Somebody says support with the likes. Is that how it works? This is my second time on YouTube. Kindly, I don't know how anything works on here, but I'll keep on. I'm trying to set up my studio as well. I don't know how this looks like. I need ratings, guys. Rate this out of 10. Rate this out of 10. This is just, by the way, I don't even know what I sound like. This is my second time on YouTube live stream, and hope we are, understanding and then getting everything clear for now. But with time, I'll try my best to improve my setups and whatsoever to be able to as well get on so many platforms, TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, wherever at the same time, so we can pass the message across and let the world know what we stand for. Like I stated earlier, it was a very sad and a very surprising moment. You know, one morning where we woke up and then we saw a video of a man who is not a Ghanaian. And in that video, the details of that video was, a man claiming to be the king of Igbos in Ghana. And, in that same video, we also heard this very same man. Let me see, is my battery? What is this? I sound very well. Thank you, Rose. And in that same video, we also saw the same man, making claims of acquiring 50 acres of land, and with that land, he's going to build an Igbo kingdom, and the kingdom is going to build. He's building it for only the Igbos, only the Indie Igbos are allowed to come. And in Ghana, the video we saw, the man is building according to what was in their video. The the land he has acquired, he said, was around Pram Pram, Ningo Pram Pram, according to what he said. And then he's going to name streets in that kingdom only after names of Igbos, and their ancestors that are Igbos. And then there's going to be Igbo speaking school, and then only Igbo children are going to be in that school. So as Ghanaians, when we heard all this, at a point, we were not happy. We were really pissed to see somebody even dreaming to speak about something as such. And eventually, this video was done in the year 2012, 2013, according to what the Ministry of Foreign Affairs told Ghanaians after we raised an alarm over the very said video. And we don't think what came from the Ministry of Foreign Affairs is something that can cool the hearts of Ghanaians down. Because this is how can you annex a country? Thank you very much, Alpha Mens. This is something which is very huge. This is something which is very huge to say. This is something which you don't just say it with your mouth in any country. I cannot go to a country which is not my country and make claims. Imagine a Ghanaian going to Nigeria. Let's do it vice versa. Imagine a Ghanaian living in Nigeria, and then one day a video comes out, and then in the video, they heard a Ghanaian saying the same thing. I don't think that Ghanaian is going to spend even 2 days more in Nigeria. Let's be realistic. Let's just switch the table to the other side. And let's just say that a video popped up in Nigeria, which entails a businessman in Nigeria who is a Ghanaian. And in that video, if the Ghanaian in Nigeria was saying he has acquired a land in Lagos State, and in that land he has acquired in Lagos State, he's going to build, a Ghana kingdom there. Only Ghanaians will be allowed to go there. The streets of the place is going to be named by only Ghanaians. He's going to build a Ghana tree speaking school there. Only tree is going to be taught in the school. Imagine if a Ghanaian just flip it upside down. Imagine if a Ghanaian said this in Nigeria, and eventually they even come to find out it's an old video. What is going to happen to that Ghanaian? Do you think that Ghanaian will even spend 2 days more in Nigeria? That is the simple question. So with the Ministry of Interior coming out, today I'm giving you guys a breakdown of where we've gotten to so far, and then everything that transpired. So I think upon hearing the words in the video said by this so-called Igbo king, a lot of Ghanaians were not happy. A lot of Ghanaians were not comfortable hearing things like this from a non-Ghanaian. And it really disturbs so many Ghanaians abroad, Ghanaians in Ghana, old women, old men, young women, young men. Everybody was so pissed to see something as such. And on the other hand, we also had some organizations as well that were also on issues which, was about the influx of Nigerians in Ghana. And I think this is very clear. This is not something I don't like to argue about issues like this. It is a fact that Nigerians are influxing Ghana as we speak. The data is there, the evidence is there. That is reality on a daily basis. To those of you that are living in areas like Accra and Kumasi, you see the number of Nigerian buses that comes to Ghana on a daily basis, and it's alarming. It is very alarming. The number of buses. I recently went to Circle, and then I went to do some researches on some Nigerian parks. I call it Nigerian parks in Circle. And upon all the parks that I went to, they receive cars from Nigeria in the morning, and then cars goes to Nigeria in the evening. Now, this is what happens. When you look at the cars coming to Ghana in the morning, about 90%, 95% of people in that cars are Nigerians. I repeat, cars that come to the Nigeria parks or Nigeria stations in Ghana every morning, 95% of the people in those cars are Nigerians. Out of the 95%, 90% of them are without passport and without documents. That is one. And then in the evening, the cars that goes from Ghana to Nigeria, It is same. About 90% of the people that, and they don't even go on a regular. They come on a regular radar. In a day, they can receive about 4 to 5 cars in one station. They just keep coming. They come and then they just enter. And on the other hand, I think, let's be real. When you look into the reasons why Nigerians are influxing Ghana, the reasons are very clear. The reasons is not something we have to beat around the bush for. It is very simple. Nigeria as a country, as we speak now, is not safe for its own citizens. The citizens of that country are not even comfortable in their own country anymore. That is fact. They don't even feel the need to stay in their own country. This is fact. This is not, I'm not saying this to shame any country, but this is fact. This is what is happening. They don't even want to stay in their own country anymore because the insecurity level is high. The economy is gone. The insecurity level, the economy, their leadership structure very poor. Everything in that country as we speak now is a no. And they are using the advantage of we are all brothers, we are all ECOWAS, and we are all black people to ignore and neglect the challenges they are supposed to face in their country. That is to why you see them influxing other countries. So along the line, when this Igbo man Bruhaha came about with him, a video circulating with him making all that nonsensical claims. I call it nonsensical claims because I don't know what a reasonable individual will go through and then sit down one day in somebody's country and even think of it, to even speak it out, that I'm going to build an Igbo kingdom and only Igbos are going to be there, and I'm going to build an Igbo speaking school and only all those things are nonsensical. So when the video came out, the youth that were also complaining, mind you, some of the youth were also already complaining about the influx of the way every 20 meters in Ghana now there is a shower quarters. Every 20 meters, you move from 1 meter to 20 meters, there is a building there filled with Nigerian young girls doing olosho. You move from 1 meter to 20 meter, there is an apartment there with they've rented the apartment. They have about 25, 30, 40 young guys in there with laptops. They beat each other, they fight, and whatever they do in these locations, the Ghanaians around also sees it. That is one thing. The fight, they do fight, the argument, the olosho, whatever, Ghanaians sees it. They don't do it, and they don't. One thing about Nigerians as well as they are not ashamed. Nigerian don't shame. No. Nigerian, they don't shame. Once there is money, once money is involved, God forget. Once money is involved, they will come and stand there. They are not ashamed. And it got to a point, whilst the influx was becoming too much, and then this Igbo king issue also came on board, it became a joint movement between the youth and the people that brought about this Igbo king brouhaha. So it was like, since it is all the same Nigerians, they are all Nigerians, instead of some people fighting the influx and some people fighting the chieftaincy affairs of the man that is saying he is a king and whatsoever, it is better for the youth to come together and then, go hard on this issue. I think that was when we got to realize. Personally, I had a call from, some bloggers in the diaspora. Majority of them Ghanaians. About 90-95% of them are Ghanaians. And I think along the line we got to realize that Dr. Hassan Ayariga is a politician. We've known him in Ghana as a politician for so long, but we don't really relate with Dr. Hassan Ayariga. We later on heard that Dr. Hassan Ayariga is also championing, mainly this Igbo Chukudi Jude man agenda and ways and means to make sure they get him to face the law or probably get him out of the country. So the youth combined with Dr. Hassan Ayariga, and then I think we had series of demonstrations, we had series of protests here and there, talking about the issue. And all this while, the government of Ghana was quiet. The government was quiet. The ministers were quiet. Musicians were quiet. TV personalities were quiet. Radio personalities were quiet. Radio stations were quiet. TV stations were quiet. Everybody was shut. Everybody was so quiet. Everybody was quiet. Guys, let's like and share the live stream. Everybody was quiet. Everybody was quiet. Now, the few people who stood up on the issue at a point didn't know what to do or didn't know where to go because everybody was quiet. Hey, those that were saying they love Ghana, they are freedom fighters, everybody was quiet on the issue. And then it happened, we were to do a demonstration. That was also another challenge. Demonstration that was organized by people who haven't done demonstrations before. Put our heads together, and I applaud everyone, to everyone that has been part of this so far. I think you all need an applause, a round of applause to everyone. Let me see if I can give you the applause here. Let me see if I can. There's applause. Where is the applause? Where is the? I can't see the applause, guys. Yes, it's here. To everyone that has been part of this so far, I want to say congratulations to each and every Ghanaian. This was the first time I saw Ghanaians coming together. I saw Ghanaians putting politics aside, putting tribalism aside, putting whatsoever differences aside. There was a point these Nigerians were trying to, confuse Ghanaians with tribalism. There was a point they came in with strategies. If you notice, during when everything was so hot, they came in with Obake and Akwaba, and then they came in with Gamanche, and then they were trying their possible means to divide and separate us from this very cause. But we stood together. We held our grounds and decided not to give up. Now, fast forward to where you all want to hear or to what you all want to know about the citizen arrest. So after the second, one of our main duties was to put an end to the festival which the man wanted to do I think the festival was supposed to be on the 21st, if I'm not mistaken. That was Kwame Nkrumah's birthday. That was when he wanted to do the festival. And upon calculating, we realized it wasn't a coincidence for a festival as such to be held on the same day the foundation of Ghana, the birthday of Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, the man who won independence for Ghana. His birthday was the same day these guys were doing their traditional events, traditional sacrifices, or festival, or how they might call it. And traditional festivals always come with sacrifices. So for us to keep quiet as Ghanaians, to see somebody who is a non-Ghanaian doing sacrifices on the day that Dr. Kwame Nkrumah was born, it was very dangerous. Some days are not to be tempered with. Dr. Kwame Nkrumah was Sajifo, the man who gained independence for Ghana, the founding father of Ghana. On his birthday was the day these people chose to do their festival. And we said, no, we cannot allow this happen. If it has happened in the past, this time around, our eyes are wide open and we need to put our foot down. So we started pushing, moving forward, moving left, moving right, anywhere we were supposed to go to make sure the festival was on hold or the festival would stop. We did. We went with the Gamanche, who is the president of the Greater Accra House of Chiefs, His Royal Majesty King Tekita Kochu II. And I think we went there twice, and then, he gave a listening ear to the youth, and he said something which was very, very, very amazing. His Royal Majesty said he was very happy to welcome the youth of Ghana, and he made a statement which touched the hearts of everyone. He said that we are the ones to protect the future of this country. And as a king, as a chief, as the president of the Ghana Traditional Council, he is very happy to welcome us to his presence. And he's one of the happiest person on earth because I think he said we were one of the few youth that have come to him with a pressing issue. And he told us with immediate effect he's going to stop the festival. And the festival was held. The festival got stopped. Now, Dr. Hassan Ayariga came up with a citizen arrest, which was supposed to happen, I think, 2 days ago. And, this was something, to be frank, the youth really prepared. Whoa, Alhamdulillah. Hey, my brother. Kati tala tatai tatabo. Personally, myself, prior to the day, I think, man visited me call police stations back, five. Five different police stations. And every police station you go to, when you drew a pet, you say, Igbo, Papa no Wabahu, Wabahu report said, Ghana 4% mobile Ebekuno. Call police station where you see Wabahu. This Lagos police station, you see Wabahu. Headquarters, you see Wabahu. CID, you see Wabahu. Just say, who born no. And I think, sir, throughout this process as well, I've been able to also meet some big policemen I've never met before. And everywhere we went to, baby, I continue be I see or the human by our patcho. I say, yeah, your mom person we say, and you me. And I think, sir, one other thing so I see, the way I didn't know, announce it, I didn't know before the day, and the man the boom who now, Utiminya Quine, Echo Pebby begin to share. Because I've heard some people saying, can you send from one ounce a crown and son among it? But Ebani said, Hono, Mimeti and Krameka said, Mayem Blemu Bia. Because Osha Quine assassins arrest the crown, a peer yana, a buffo. Mubeka interview dear Dr. Koya or Kukwana show so. Sa interview ni munana. Papa no buffo no de Casano say, man or a ultimatum say. And consider way so when free crow is wa, ye baba chill. And one share like or dear buffo and a kind. Your kind or the date the buy and never say, Ubian to me a buana yet me kind of boomna, yet me man happen. And Senana Mekano. Police station ya beku bia ese papa na waba. Hey, uko haya se wabaha. Uko haya se wabaha. Uko haya se wabaha. Uko haya se wabaha. Meetings upon meetings, 5 hours meetings, 10 hours meeting. Me say ba ko bi kura de na ye chese ye tena wa meeting ni koswa mpinimfo ni ade la show. And ye say aban edi no agim. The Ministry of Interior ne Honorable Muntaka ne akoye ya wohwe Dr. Hassan Ayariga so no why a politician nti no eba no corner no omo che ne share corner no omo ne e political way minim se motomase a corner Dr. Hassan Ayariga ko no or the political party ato nchen e no de nim abe for youth no but level na ade ni true ye no na afi omo de political party no and just say or try so be your ono crowd you see onim omo koye onim obia but the way anyoma ne kokoye no chale wohwe press conference a doctor ye ne kra na who the way okasa ne kra not mo say say ehu na wo mo say say na Nigeria for ye nua pani na ye yo nua ketwa na let's not go there. Let's not go there. Let's not go there. But moving forward, we cannot give up on this country. And the youth of this country, we need to sit up Omo de nyoma bebre ebe fore yen. E de distract youth no. Omo de nyoma bebre ebe say youth na adwen. Ama youth no chese yentimi nye baako enhu epon ese yeko. Masa Ndra na anka yekwa ko dise adwumadie na no. Ndra na najo Shatawale ye show e wo Independence Square. Kontalaba. Come and see youth. You ask yourself, say, are these people in Ghana, are they ghosts? Shenipa, youth pan. Independence Square, kwa kusi Tema Station. Unya baby na odu nesi. Osu, we biya yema. Shatawale birthday. You structure na politicians ni ya dele wa Ghana. Ma notice say, omo ways and means omo di influence youth omo di dada youth no, they calm youth down. And the current government no more power no. The current government no more to see no. Obianim say Shatawale your munipa. Everybody knows that Shatawale is one way or the other part of this current government. And in Rano, I was surprised say na me hwe Shatawale show of phone so a Shatawale friends and kolan kete ne beji na hono mo na nkola bi odi o free Nigeria buy. Odi o beji na state no more nsa so. So we want everybody to know that Ghana and Nigeria, we are one. What makes us one? I want to understand. What makes us one? Somebody should tell me in the comment section. Let's just say I'm speaking out of ignorance. What makes Ghana and Nigeria one? Comment section. I want to know what makes us one. What makes Ghana and Nigeria one? Like, I want to know what makes Ghana and Nigeria one. If you have to ask me, I know Nigeria is a country on its own, and Ghana is also a country on its own. And there are two countries between Ghana and Nigeria. Two countries, two. And if you have to ask me, I will tell you that Ghana is to manage affairs of Ghana, and Nigeria is to manage affairs of Nigeria. I see no reason for you to say these countries are one. How can they be one? They are one in what? I want to understand. They are one in what? I want to understand. How is Ghana and Nigeria one? Ladies and gentlemen, we are one in what? And it's very sad. You don't see Ghanaians in Nigeria screaming, we are one. No. I was asking somebody yesterday that upon all that is happening, you hear people say, Ghana phones who ho, international bidu aha, Ghana for no. Now, upon all what has been happening, me who Ghana di ba kupo say why video free Nigeria say, oh Ghana for your friend kwesi ama, and I say your friend yaw akwesi, and I say your friend anti kuya, and I say your friend Gladys Kwashiga me wɔ Nigeria me Ghana ni na de amo ye wɔ Ghana no ye sremo a nkofo no ombe ha ye wa me hu se Ghana ni bia pie free sa krom ho akasa wo anya bia mo ye sure se Ghana fo wɔ hɔ a me hu se Ghana fo wɔ sa krom hɔ na Ghana ni bia pie kura be ka se ɔwɔ Nigeria na Nigeria hɔ no ɔwɔ no de ayeye no ebe ha omo de bi na wo ye Ghana ni nkra kwa ye den wɔ sa krom hɔ. That's the question you need to ask yourself. Enti saa ye we are one no and on nkofo no use as an advantage edi begu Ghana ha wo ye Ghana ni atie obi anka say ye tan nipa obi antan obi but ene Ghana na wo hu ni saa no Ghana no posisi an enye o Ghana na wo hu sa asumdue wo Ghana no sisi ampo de enye o 2002 2003 Ghana no enye saa Ghana ni o ene Ghana na obi timi soma ne ba na ye twa ne mene ye twa ayi ne mene na efi ho no 2020 na nte saa o make us me na kire mo 2020 one 2002 2003 2004 one videos na ya mo send de ma me no mo ho na obi aba Ghana boy hwe yakoku obi na ye twa ne mene na Ghana nte saa Now men ka say saa nyoma na because no Nigeria for na ye dabi and nyoma no mo ye dabi. But the America ne say sisi a ene Ghana na ye wo no. Wo na hu ni say Ghana ye okay no. Si yentibi ankyekere Ghana yi a 5 years time to come, 10 years time to come. En Ghana na enye se na wo hu na ene biom. Ebe ye west. Enti bisa ho say den na ye betimi aye 5 years time to come. Enye west. Question see be say hu no. Say 5 years time to come, 10 years time to come. Okay, the way are from 2002, 2003, 2010. Mokai can 2010. Ghana Kobo World Cup. Listen, na ene compare. Sena Ghana tiye. Ne bisa won say a day ni yan ye. Ma Ghana be do some pempen so we. Ne se bisa won say day ni ye betimi aya 5 years time. 5 years time. Somebody said if a Ghanaian do a video there, the person will not last. And yeah, is bisa won say day ni ne minu mi onu betimi aya 5 years time. Ye ma epon free school a omu nsuro so mbe nanti abafie. Die betimi aya na say nipa e wo Ghana ha bebre na nya Ghana fo. But omu ni nkrata bia. We aye boni ana. Minim nanti a wo kasa say ya, wo be say na wo mpani pa dabio. Ade ne say sisi a like ene am no kasa. Ene am no kasa. Enipa bebre gu Ghana ha omu nya Ghana fo. Nkofo egu Ghana ha omu nya Ghana fo about 80% eni nkrata. Nso omu wo Ghana ha. Nigeria fo wom, Fulani fo wom, Niger fo wom. Why omu no mugum. Enti de yebetimi aya ne say yebehwe kwan a omu fa so di wura ye man ni mu. Omu ye den ewura ye man yi mu a omu nkita nkrata. Omu fa he na eba. Kwan so ne yetua ne ka a eye na sede. Se e wo se ohwe se obi yi ba ye man ni mu a omu be ye nkrata edi ne pa ne din akọ nkrata mu. Eye kwan na so je se edwuma no. Anya bia saa nipa no na edwuma no oya na. Se saa nipa na anya na edwuma na wo ma nipa na ba abefra yen. Na ye complain say asumesi na ogina ho no oni nkrata. Na mo be ka kire say yen ye xenophobia. Ye dwen ho a ye nti ase. Enti mu jai Ghana say ya emre ba no mo be hwe mo hu yo. Mo de mo marking to say ye na mo hu say ye kaka ase mo no ye betimi de platforms akaka de pese ye ka bia o. Before issues we are yes ye ye ho si wo say ye kaka ni ye wo nyoma ye ka ho. Ni wo nyoma ye. Enye se ye ni dwuma bi edi. Ba ye mu bebre na nso ye wo ebusua. Mi kitan mo nkola. Ye wo ebusua. Na ye hye ye bro no na se wo hwe che se ene wo pia wo wa Ghana ha onim se da meka ne no kre. Ene wo pia wo be hu Ghana ni 2 no wo hu Nigeria 4 5 e wo Ghana ha. Ene wo be hu Ghana ni 2 no wo hu Nigeria 4 5 no wo sa ko hu Ghana 4 2 e wo Ghana ha. Omu ni no mu ni nkrata. Ka kwasie ya o didi Dr. Hassan ya rega tem. Kwasie ya na ene omukọ che no me post ya kram nim se mu hu ya. Onu wa kase. Citizen arrest na nanka Dr. Hassan ya rega ne nkofo ne kwakoye no. Omo Nigeria fo no mo nso mo asiesie omo ho twɛn na moja behwie na omo ba omo mfa efu adaka emmra. Ene omo kɔkye na opacho. Ene opacho. Ne nkrata wo hia osi oni resident permit. I just come back. But we one now. They are beating me. They are beating me. I just, so where is your papers? Where is your resident permit? I just came back from Nigeria. I've not done my resident permit. You've not done your resident permit, and you are talking that Ghanaians should come. You are in Ghana here, no resident permit. Who gave you the audacity saying Ghanaians are doing cho? That's what he said. That Ghanaians are doing cho. That if they are men, They, the Nigerians, they are waiting for them. They should come. That when the Ghanaians are coming in their own in Ghanaians land, oh, you are not having resident permit. Oh. You sit behind camera and you say these things. That when the Ghanaians are coming, they should come with a Fuadaka. Today when they caught him, maybe I just heard the news. I didn't even know who went to it. I mean, I was just there and then I heard the news on my phone. They said they've caught that guy who was blah 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 and then I saw some videos and then he was saying you don't have resident permit. He's begging and we are all one people. Oh, why didn't they beat money? You got yourself into it. And it's a warning to all of them that things Ghanaians are choking. You can't be in somebody's country and threaten them. All in the name of the current president is a Nigerian and the current president is for Nigerians. John Mahama is president to Nigerians. And yeah, I'm in person. Ayariga being a clown or not, it is up to Ayariga. We are the youth of this country. If Ayariga he messes up, we will tell him. Ayariga he messed last minute. What he even did, we are telling him our mind. He shouldn't have cancelled it. We told him our mind. So we, the youth of this country, we will not see anybody. If Ayariga messes up, we will give it to Ayariga. Hot one. If you think we will have somebody's, we don't roll with politicians. That's what we want you to know. And the decision Ayariga took in the last minute was because he's a politician. Simple. Nobody is saying he didn't try. No. Nobody is saying he didn't do well. No. The youth appreciates him. The youth loves him. But that decision he took in the last minute, it was because he's a politician. That was all. It was because he's a politician. And he said something. He said something in his speech, in the speech he made. He said, this is what he said. He said, you can stop me, but you cannot stop the youth. He said, you can stop me, but you cannot stop the youth when the time comes. And Ghana for you be a friend said, enchenche wanafe. Oh, enchenche wanafe. Enchenche wanafe papa. Hwie. Ebe ye wo se bibia da ho fan ba oboa. Enchenche wanafe. Na mre beba. Ah, some men na Ghana youth be sore no. MPP ni NDC. Alhamdulillah. Min kasapi. Me bon pese nyame ma hoden. Na nyame ma me nkwa ama me hu sa ada no. Me bon pa ye keke. Se nyame ma hoden na me nya nkwa tenten. Na sa ada no me nso me di mani ehu bi. But Ghana youth dan kasa no, esan say ye mre ni ti no. Oma Ghana youth do mo wiwe Ghana youth. Ghana youth. Puto. When we say Ghana youth be corporate, be say be oh, ade e koso Ghana. Puto. Oma wiwe youth no politics. MPP, NDC. MPP, NDC. And I MPP for the yaba, and I yaba and a bridge, no, and I'm not crying. We say MPP, and I answer NDC for, it's the NDC for, no, and I answer the NDC for, and to be MPP politics. And the issue where that crown, MPP for and come NDC for and come because they don't care about the nation. Let me tell you one thing: MPP and NDC, they don't care about the country, like about the future of Ghana. Inform. They don't care about the future. Until Ghana will be the Ghana we want Ghana to be, we need to get leaders that will think of the future. Leaders that will act and make decisions that is going to reflect in 10 years to come, in 5 years to come. Not leaders that will look at only today and say, when we take this decision, our people are also there. No. You announce to your people to come back home. Where is there? Nigeria? Abba. How far from Nigeria to Ghana? Make home better. Remove all your people from there. Let them come home. And flash your system here. All of them without send all of them back to their country. And do what is right for the youth. Be a Jumama youth in Enya. Be a factories. Be a companies. Tomato factory, I know we be. Cashew nut factory, I know we be. Factory, matches factory, I know we be. Not employ youth, you know. Na pamu anatafo ya omo nyare ene Ghana ha ejuma mo ya wa hane ya omo ton charger omo pia omo to a omo to won ade na ye di pia ayarefo no wo che na omo atwa omo yi suru na efi ho na ase no omo abobo ndua omo bobo ndua na omo ama wo che no omo da shop na omo dua na afa omo de charger ni earpiece na wo ba be omo gu ha bebre omo mutia tax omo mutia he no documents enti baby aga na akọ no chale anu odin nansi amete say ayi krobe na sisi ano omo citizenship no the $50,000 we sign here say the dollars oh may say research na be kire mo I learned say one African country as we speak has currently raised the bar of their citizenship. Is it $50 million? Yeah, you have to invest. Is it $50 million before you can acquire a citizenship of that country? But yes, I research now, mama. But Ghana, Puto. So more citizenship in any. Last week, China for 50. Near some lie. Near my hey, oh my, me mana. Yeni baby ako. Ta 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 ta. Bunsum, bonini pa. Awembo bi mama. Somebody said, Botswana. Wombo rai. Oh, na emede no onyu mebi emede na na se wanya wana beye me samanya hwan ne beye me bi someone sem ejuma ye sisi ano se me manya hwan ne beye obi ayedin nti wona wo hwa me no so no won so se wanya hwan ene beye esande obi ayedin obi amfa Ghana ho biom ena mo so na galamse ena stop galamse ko nya ne o galamse oti so obi yes stop Ghana oboa omo yes stop galamse omo boa nya ne. The only way galamse can stop in this country is when NDC and MPP goes to opposition. Asemu ya making record to galamse MPP ni NDC omo mienu no ntimi anka opposition so omo mienu be ko opposition abom galamse entwa Ghana ada anya duabo no krepa na make akere because cartel na omo gu galamse na echi no ebi wo afa ha ebi nso wo afa ha ba no abechichi we nko for nso de nko for aba saa no mo de yes nti hwan de magalamse na ejai age omo bienu no omo konchen na omo atimi a program system no in a way a omo tu eje Ding. Hey, atari ata. You're from atari ata. Omunim ni omo ya papa. Nti omutimi ewura kyɛ sɛ ɔmo abreki system bia ebetimi abreki ɔmo down bia no ɔmo close saa systems ni na. Dan na obi ka sɛ Ghana enye membo ha ɔmo me live show so. Ba obi sɛ Ghana nkɔ Ibrahim Traore mu wey ni so bi. Ghana oyi hwan. Bɛma bɛn na sɔre wɔ ɔhɔ no wakɔyɛ sɛ edwuma. Ɔmo ayɛ form protocol na ana. Ɔmo yɛ NDC executive ɛne MPP executive no sɛ slot ne ba na yɛagyegye ɔmo 10,000 5,000 na yɛde ɔmo akɔhyɛ ɔmo na ɔmo abɛyɛ sɛ edwuma ɔmo ba bɛyɛ sɛ ade na hwan na ɛyɛ bɛrima wɔ hɔ nom a ɔno bɛsɔre sɛ ɔbɛyɛ ne ho Ibrahim Traore ɛwɔ Ghana before a wobɛkɔ security services wɔ Ghana ha no koraa no ɛwɔ sɛ wofa channel ɛwɔ sɛ wokɔdi yɛka ne sɛn MP bi akyi wodi MP n'akyi a bɛyɛ 3 years anaa 4 years MP ni ba power na sɛ ɛba na sɛ yɛkɔfa military fo a na yɛka kyerɛ sɛ kɔfa 10,000 bra kɔfa 20,000 bra wo maame asase bi da biribi a sɛ wokɔtɔn ɔno ba bɛyɛ Ibrahim Traore ana hwan so the system has been compromised but nkyɛnkyɛn ɛwɔ n'afe adakye Ghana mmemme no bɛsɔre ebusafoɔ aha ɛna mede mo bɛsi Ghana boy nie me first me firi ha me kɔ YouTube me kɔ TikTok a me kɔ tena hɔ sisi adeɛ dwumadie no baabi a yɛduru sisi a no information ɛwɔ hɔ ne sɛ information ɛwɔ hɔ kakra ne sɛ baabi a sisi a dwumadie no eduru no ɛwɔ sɛ nneɛma bebree na yɛyɛ wɔ kukuam nti no ɛnyɛ te sɛ first na ebi a yɛbaa na nneɛma a ebi a yɛwɔ se yɛyɛ nyinaa nye da bɛto abɔnten na obi etie bi na dabi sisi ɛnte saa biom nhyehyɛeɛ dodoɔ na bɛkɔ so wɔ kukuam na sɛ result ne ba na obi ehu nti no mɛsrɛ obi bia sɛ wowɔ ha na sɛ ɛyɛ dwumakuo baako a asɛm yi baayɛ agye nem ɛyɛ Patriotic Concern Youth Alliance ɛyɛ dwumakuo bi a ɛyɛ non-political non-tribalistic non-religious and non-everything hɔ ɔmo nyɛ politics wɔ hɔ ɔmo nyɛ tribal wɔ hɔ ɔmo nyɛ dwumakuo ne koraa no doctors and ɛrega APC koraa ma hɔ daabi ɛyɛ non-political ɔmo gyina asɛm wɔ mu nso abɔ mmɔden ama asɛm na abɛdu mpɛ so a ɛno nso aduru nti wowɔ ha na sɛ wopɛ sɛ woyɛ part of ɛyɛ PCYA a Patriotic Concern Youth Alliance a menim sɛ na mede number kora bɛto screen so adeɛ menye me second time I make live for YouTube ni but sɛ na meka no I'll keep on I think it is a good start and then as time goes on mɛtoatoa so saa bɔ mmɔden sɛ yeah, miracle in no, I'll get things right. But it has been very. Let me see if I can comment the number to contact. Wow, person, okay, yeah, PCY who be ano. But the number never to comment section was here. Na wabe join yeah. But the number never to PCYA. Oh, okay. Let me read some comments. Let me see who and who I have here. Whoa, comments in the doors. Kenneth, that fake Igbo king. Alpha Mens said the alleged ex-convict is now okay to set a kingdom in Ghana by appointing regional chiefs. Why? If not a parallel government which will come and bite you in 5 years. Ghana must exit ECOWAS, period. From Kenneth. Alpha Mens said we are not a year safe. Macho M. Nkrumah is not the foundation of Ghana. Ghanaians are the foundation. No man is greater than all of Ghana. That is from Macho. Badorin, God bless you all, guys. We are not brothers to anyone. And we have Mabel. This is what happened when NDC is in power. And anointing Paul, there's nothing makes us one. Kenneth, we are never one. GH Opinion Networks, we will never rest We will never rest on this issue. We will give them 6 months to finish with their investigation. We are never one. I don't have any family links with Nigeria or Nigerians. One in Yahoo Alpha Mens. Mabel Ejewa, or say Ghana and Nigeria are not brothers. Period. I hate when people make this kind of statement. I think, sir. Uh, Ture, Ghana boy, there is Ghanaians in Nigeria, but not that much. I personally came back home after 24 years. Oh, okay, Ture. And let me see. Let me go down. Kenneth, keep it up. We will get there. Thank you. God bless you, my brother from Francis. The youth must be serious. Action. If not, we cry later. Yes, the youth must be serious in action. No? The question now is, where are the youth? That is the question. Youth in the way. Youth now was said, Omoye serious in action. No? Omoye. Omoye. That's the question we need to ask. Where are the youth? Youth now, MPP ni NDC in seminar na, and as a youth bank. Youth bank. And a Ghana ha. I was said, almost sorry to Jim. Omoye. MPP ni, yakoto abasisia. Aba, and yakoto sisia, namasa. Ebe jumsem, nipa. The youth are going to Shatawali's birthday party. Kenneth, hey, nipa kogu Shatawali birthday party ni diajayo, masa. It was something. It was something, guys. I've done almost 1 hour, and I'm watching myself here, and it's not bad. This is my second time on YouTube. I'm watching myself here, and it's not bad. It's not bad. It's not bad. This was just a test transmission, but tomorrow I'm going to have a full show tomorrow. So try to catch up with me on here tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm going to have a full show where we dive into ECOWAS. What does ECOWAS say on regards to movements within ECOWAS country, overstaying, so on and so forth? ECOWAS. What does ECOWAS say? Because we've got to realize that when you talk to people on these developments and you try to explain, just subscribe. Thank you so much, Kenneth. Kenneth has subscribed. Guys, if you've not subscribed, kindly subscribe to my channel and I'll work the channel out as well. I don't know much, but I have some 1 or 2 people coaching me on what to do and what not to do. And with time, I'm going to improve my settings as well to give you guys quality as well. So just subscribe if you've not subscribed. And what is the SP for? 75. Guys, what is the SP for? 75 SP. Okay, top fans. SP 0. What is SP? Comment section. She said, YouTube and I've seen Hans is at number 1, 75 SP. What is the SP? Um, tomorrow, let's discuss. And I don't know what the SP is. Ghana Mahama, no blah blah blah, no sense. Just subscribe, so on and so forth. Yep. Okay. So guys, see you all tomorrow. Tomorrow, let's dive into ECOWAS and what ECOWAS says when it comes to moving from one country to the other, overstaying, so on and so forth. It was nice being with you guys, and I've really had a good 1 hour of live streaming on YouTube. I'm going to be here most at times whilst I learn more to what YouTubing live streaming is all about. See you all. Thank you so much. God bless Ghana. Let me play the Ghana national anthem before I go off. Ah, I'm Ghana, ma'am. Maybe I'm Ghana anthem. Yeah, necessary. Um, one of these days, I'll also Ghana boy. Please, what is the next step? The next step is not to be discussed online. So if you've not joined PCYA Oh, I think I wanted to put the number there. I forgot. I'm in front of my Ghana. Anthem no. So from today, send I'm a can no. And your man do na no yam beka wa ha because omo aye ni omo kunu ya study wo say nsɛm no bebree na no yɛka wɔ ha anaa yɛka wɔ ntentan no so a omo fa na omo de akɔyɛ omo adeɛ. Number no so ntimi ntaapo. Ntimi ntaapo number. Ti ade yɛ no kyena. Ntimi ntaapo number. Mm. Comment enye yi. Okay. Yep. Now I can type. It's a number number the two comment section ho. Mm, mm, mm. But from the number not ho. Ha. Yes. It's a tapo number no at the comment section ho. O WhatsApp number na da ho na. Yɛde wobɛka ɛyɛ patriotic security alliance dwumakuo no na nkɔmmɔ bi a yɛyɛ kɔkɔ so no meetings ne deɛ ɛkeka ho biara no wobɛtumi ajoine na woanya informations as to yɛkɔ yɛnim yɛba yɛkyi dɛn ne yɛyɛ dɛn ne yɛnyɛ but yɛdecide sɛ aha no yɛnhyɛ da mfa nsɛm no bebree na mba ha aha no bɛyɛ for educational purpose nti ɔkyena bɔ mmɔden no join me na yɛn dive into ECOWAS. What does ECOWAS says when it comes to ECOWAS movements from one country to the other? It has been Ghana Boy. See you all tomorrow, guys. Shalom, 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 shalom. Me Ghana anthem no mambo amenko. Number no da so that a comment session. God bless our homeland, Ghana, and make our nation great and strong, both to defend forever the cause of freedom and of right. Fill our hearts with true humility. Make us bold. Let me start. Bless our homeland, Ghana, and make our nation great and strong. Go to defend forever the cause of freedom and of right. Fill our hearts with true humility. Make us cherish fearless honesty and help us to resist oppressors. Igbo King, fake Igbo King, you are an oppressor. We will resist your rule. We've been praying for so long to resist your rule. See you all tomorrow, guys. Catch me after here on TikTok. Thank you.